This is ASPure Maths. We are in Unit 8 Trigonometry, and we're working our way kind of through some trig equations, but we've introduced a couple of new trig identities right here because we're going to be using these in to do our next example. So sine over cos gives us tan. That works then for any angle, and also sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. So sometimes we use these identities, as they're called, then to rearrange and help us then solve our equations. So in this one here, we have to solve sine squared plus sine x cos x equals 0. So we want to first of all factorize it. People are very, very tempted here to divide through by sine x. If you divide through by sine x, you lose solutions. You can't divide through there by an unknown. So we're going to factorize. And so it's going to be sine x upon sine x plus cos x equals 0. So that means then either sine x equals 0 or sine x plus cos x equals 0. Be very careful with these ones. See for your basic angle, whenever it's 0, to be honest, I'm always just going to be looking between 0 and 360. If sine x is 0 or sine x is 1, just tread really carefully. I would tend to avoid the cast diagram a little bit and just look at the graph because there are weird solutions here. But anyway, we have our basic angle, and x is sine to the minus 1 of 0, and that gives me x is 0, and we want sine is positive, so I guess effectively it's quadrants 1 and 2. And so if I draw my little cast diagram here, I'm just going to go very, very small, and we'll see what we're looking for here, and then I suppose we have the next page then to go. So 0, 90, 180, 270 and 360, and we want here, and we want here, and then we want back at 360. I'm, as I say, really tempted to look at the graph. Okay, we're going very, very small here, but where is it 0 between 0 and 360? It's 0 in 3 places. It's going to be 0 here, and here at 180, and here as well. Alright, and so that gives us x is 0, 180, and 360. Going on to this bit, then we'll go on to another page in for this. So I'm going to rearrange this and write sine x equals minus cos x, and then if I divide through by cos x, I'm going to get sine x over cos x is minus 1. We have just learnt from just up above, you can see it there, sine x over cos x equals tan x. So I want to know then where tan x is minus 1. We're going to go over to the other page then and do our basic angle. And we ignore our negative, so x is tan to the minus 1 of 1. X then is 45 degrees. We want where tan is negative, and therefore that's going to be in quadrants 2 and 4. So let's draw our diagram. Zero, 90, 180, 270, 360, and the 2 we want then are going to be quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. That's where tan's going to be negative. So that's 45 degrees in there, obviously, and that's 45 degrees there. So we want that angle there, and we want that angle there. So that gives me then x is 135 degrees and 15 degrees. So final answer then, we have x equal to 0 degrees, 135 degrees, 180 degrees, 315 degrees, and 360 degrees.